Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. What we're going to do today, I went ahead and put my Can-Am wheels on it. That one's got a little bird poop on it. You gotta wash them off. They're actually not much bigger than the factory ones. The rims are bigger. The tires are actually, I think the fronts are actually smaller. The originals were 27.950 12s, and these are 27.9 14s. These 12? Yeah. Oh, they're 27.10 12s, excuse me, for the front. Or is that the back? Yeah, I think that's the back. Anyways, the back ones I believe are a little wider. But what we've got them on. I had to drill the holes in the wheels out, but just like the next size up, so they work perfect. So what I did here, we're going to put this belt on. I went ahead and took that pin out of the bed just so it would go down a little further. Let's see, pinching our taillight wire. There we go. I'm going to try doing it without taking the wheel off on this side. So first we're going to take this. No, we don't have to even take that off. Okay, well, let's just try to take the cover itself off and see how it goes. Well, I do know we're going to have to take that grease zerd out. So let's go ahead and get that off. And it's nice and greasy where I just got through putting new bushings and stuff in this not too long ago. Take all these screws out. And where did you go? I see you. I see you. On there. I may take the off. Luckily I brought one. This hose off. It. Take this one off. Let's see if she'll. Oh, we got another one. That one might be fun getting back on. Either way, go one way or the other. Just get off. Okay. Now, should come right off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that belts. And this is what I saw the guy in the video do. He squeezed this together to give it the slack to come off. Yep, and it works. Alright. And I don't see any cracks or anything in it, but oh yeah, I do, down the bottom. But it's glazing over. So we're gonna go grab the new one and put it on. Here's the new dry belt. So I can get it on here without getting that grease on it, wherever that came from. Well, it's on there, but I would never suggest doing it like that again. It was a huge, huge pain. There, almost. One, something's missing. Jump all fancy. Just put it in there. And also missing a bit now. So I'm gonna have to get that too. Put the pin back in the pin here. So yeah, can it be done without a bunch of work? The dry belt? Yes and no, but man, it is a tough son of a gun. Getting it off ain't the problem. It's going back on is. Alright, now, here's the problem. This mount is missing. You'll see it up there. And as a result, this sharp edge is starting to cut into the valve cover. Actually, right there is where it's cutting. That's what's hitting. So we're going to try to find. Look like they had that pop riveted. They did. So we're going to drill that out, see if we can't find another rubber to put in it. Alright. I found something. It's not really what I wanted, but it's about the same thickness, and it'll keep this from getting any worse. Go in fast. Fast. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that'll definitely be better than what I had on it, which was nothing. My brother-in-law actually noticed that when we were discussing putting K&M wheels on it, because they came off of his K&M, and he told me I could have them for my Polaris, but of course I had to get the adapters, which I now have. There we go. That should do it. Now let's make sure it still latches. Oh yeah. Slack. Alright. Now the next thing, we've got to take these off. Well, maybe not. I've got to rig up a cover for this, and then something to mount my kids' car seats to permanently. Kind of what I had to do with my golf cart. In order to carry them around. They work great. I need to do the same thing here, because there's nowhere to strap the seats down. The seat belts, you know, they don't hold until you really jerk on it. We don't want that. And this is why all my stuff is always unorganized. I just throw it on the floor. That's what happens when you ain't got much time. Okay, and this thing is filthy. I guess first let's take it down the road and see how the new belt does. I think I've got rear end or transmission or transaxle problems. But let's go for a ride and see how it does. loose as a goose. Another wheel bearing, hub bearing. God almighty. This thing is a gigantic effing money pit. That bearing's already been replaced. Both front axles, all the bushings. I gotta put another axle on back here because that one's spitting all the grease out. And then I gotta figure out why in the heck she's all wobbly. Alright. Well, we're gonna call that quits for right now and do a little more research, figure out what the heck's going on.